The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll run for the first time now with James White. And he'll be up into the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check 99. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Shoot. Watch the shoot. Hey, kick.
Sony Michel, his first carry.
Man, they make him do that. I ain't done it too. I'm just trying to wait.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Watch the ship, watch the ship. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, sugar.
From the gun on third down, Brady.
He
rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, here's Henry.
Picked him up.
The stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. But that man, Derrick Henry, boy, was he one of the stories of the postseason. Leading rusher in the NFL during the regular season, but even then, kind of under the radar. But he really showed America how valuable he was during that Titans postseason run. A 3-game stretch starting with Week 17. Charles, 2-11 against Houston, 182 versus the Pats, and 195 in Baltimore.
And what I think is surprising for people is, as you said, he was under the radar. But if you go back 2 seasons when they had a little bit of playoff success, remember when they won in Kansas City? People remember the play where Marcus Mariota got the ball batted back to him. What they may have forgotten was Derrick Henry shredding the Kansas City defense with well over 100 yards in that game.
Open man is Davis. He's got it for the Tennessee touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll go down as a loss of 8, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
I need to calm down.
Throwing now is Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got you. I figured it was.
Play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there.
You're
counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case. That play got bottled up.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. Let's put that team on the puck. 36, 36.
Derrick Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. They're going to go. It's Tannehill.
Good defense.
Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. On 1st down, Michelle. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go with White on the counter. Ooh, the juke. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Shift. Wide, get wide. Bang, let's go.
On 2nd down now, Michelle. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Shadow. Check 55. Bravo. Check 55 to Mike. Hey, watch the screen. Hey, check it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
Oh, he threw that so flat.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Why did nigga throw that ball like that?
Logan Ryan. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
So he took him off his route. He threw that,
Let's
man.
get to some Hall of Fame
He was gonna be
talk
above
we have a second, because last week we
him.
mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added. Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD. For Polamalu, it was his 1st year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all, because when you're young in your career, meaning young retired, right, these things mean something to you, but I don't know if they hit with the same impact as it will for Steve Atwater. 16th year. Now, I think Steve would like somewhere to be a happy medium. Maybe the 8th year would have been a lot. Line is, the older you get, boy, imagine the emotions running through there, the validation, probably haven't had the applause in a long time. That's going to come back to you now. For Polamalu, he essentially stepped off the field and into the Hall of Fame, but it doesn't matter. Bottom line is getting there. Congratulations to all.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Gotta get the offense.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now a 1st down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop it for a loss of 4. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Henry. call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. 70, Indy. 5.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. They'll run forward with Henry.
Thank you, face mask.
Step short of the first, but a penalty marker down. And that looked like a clear face mask to me.
Man, that just pissed me off so bad.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. After the penalty, it's Henry. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill completes it to Davis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. A 1st down carry for Henry. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And a busy night for Henry continues. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Go!
On 3rd down, Henry. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the lead moves to 10-zip. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
He will score. Touchdown, Patriots. That'll go down as a 99-yard kick return as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing on the inside.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go, B. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Tighten up. Five.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And some room to maneuver. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally.
What? That is caught by Davis.
What are you looking at?
Touchdown.
What are you looking at?
Davis, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point put through by Succop. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Joseph now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. From the 45 on 2nd down, Brady, and it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Tackle made there by Kamale Correa.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. And they will take over possession of the football at the 42-yard line. Well, switching gears, CD, I got to tell you, it's always sad now that football's over. We've got a long wait until Thursday, September 10th.
It's okay.
I know,
it's
but
okay.
September 10th.
You're getting a little misty there.
That's when the 101st season starts. We just finished off season 100. I don't know. What are we going to do till then?
Well, I'm going to rest and relax a little bit, and so are you. But you're exactly right. It won't take us long to start to say, okay, when does camp start? How about OTAs, mini camps? We'll follow the draft. We'll do all the football things, but there'll be nothing like Thursday, September 10th, 2020. And they'll likely be in Arrowhead, right? They'll likely be there for Kansas City. I know it's not a given, but after winning the Super Bowl after a 50-year wait with that organization and that franchise and family, oh, that game's going to be there that Thursday night.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, we do have some work to do because they're still picking up the controllers out there in Madden land, I hope.
Yeah, certainly you have to. And why wouldn't you? Because you go ahead and play now, and you figure out who's going to be in the Super Bowl in Tampa next year, and I know you're going to let us know.
On third down, it's Henry. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with fourth down, forthcoming. To throw is Tannehill. And he's going to go down way back at the 42-yard line. Jamie Collins. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Check it, reload.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And now
Brady
here's
is just
another
a pig machine today, man.
Picked off by
I'm talking about a pig
and he'll take
machine.
it across
Keep killing me
midfield to
with
the
that
46-yard line. Edelman was
Can't
the
nobody
intended
like
target.
nobody.
And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the
Yeah,
game.
bro. Gotta kill him. I had to score
Trying to get
once
done in the
on
passing
offense.
game. When was the last
That
time we
is
had
a
someone get 3
no-go.
in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah,
Then
that's
with
right.
the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Well, from my vantage point, that's just one bad play by the offensive line and a running back who's had a lot of good ones tonight.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not going to be ticked off, nor is the offensive line, because to me it's a lot like a no-hitter, right? Pitcher's throwing a no-hitter, gives up a hit late. You're so close to accomplishing everything you want and don't quite get it done. They'll come back with a vengeance on the next play.
Down. 8, read.
They'll run on first down. Henry. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. Now it's Henry. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Third and long, it's Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll run. It's Henry. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. The Pats at the line ready to go. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait.
And that's caught inside the 35. And nothing but green grass
Let's go,
here in the
baby.
middle of the field. And
Let's go.
all the way in.
Come on.
Touchdown,
Defense.
New England.
Step up. Let's get a
James
stop.
White, 68 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Gostkowski for the point after.
Come on, defense.
And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays. It has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from
blitz going on.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
I need to stop someone.
Let it. 51, right 51. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing. Ready?
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Henry running right. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Check 4. General West.
On 3rd down, it's Henry. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
64, weak. Hey, box drop. Safety cream. Big grip.
On 1st down, Henry, and no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. Now a give right side. It's Henry, and he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Switch. Hey, alert 3. Go. Yo.
On 3rd down, Henry. The 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Now a give, right side. It's Henry, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and the Patriots have it.
I'm just bothered.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'll be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down
Wish
to the
they'd
last
did that something on that fourth down.
You're wondering, could it happen?
Oh, yeah. That game was nowhere. It should have been that